That's a hard task. We went to TwitchCon. I was scared of going. But was France really the most dangerous place? Perhaps Norway was scarier. You see, when we returned home, the most unthinkable thing happened. But more on that after this short break. You know, that's what television does to you? That's what television does to you every single show, and we just take that. We just take that and don't complain about it. Find out in the next episode of Wirtual what happens when he gets home to Norway. Isn't that annoying? Television is so shit about that. Zaref, thank you for the 5 gifted. I met Zaref and Wasabi and also Salty Gaben in Paris. 3 of my viewers. Very, very fun people. Also, Hutch, thank you for the 23 months. Guys, to get Division 1, I'm very rusty. I've only played Bobsleigh since I got home because I had to go for product on one map.
This guy's Sigma.
There's no way.
Dude.
There is no way. I was saying that to sound unprepared. It's Emlyn map. It's I was trying to make a joke about how, yeah, I practiced bobsleigh and no couple of days that I ever bobsleigh. And that's not, I'm not over exaggerating. There's been like 5 in the last year. Out of 365 couple of days, like 5. Hello, it's a beautiful day. Okay. Let's make the most of it. Why does Wirtual always know the maps beforehand? I don't. I don't. It's just if you say, I hope it's a bobsleigh map today, enough times, sometimes you're gonna be right. If you say, I think there's a bus around this corner, enough times, sometimes you're gonna be right. I just edit out all the times I'm wrong. So this is new physics bobsleigh. Now, if you don't know, they changed the ice physics July 1st. Today is July 10th or 11th. But people haven't really had time to get used to the physics yet. I think it's 11th today. So there's a lot of weird little gimmicks that happen on bobsleigh now. The main thing is to get very steady on the walls. Ice wiggles are kind of gone. You won't really see people do them. But there is still a wiggle. It's just hard to do. Emlyn with a 40.01. No, I think you do the new line. I definitely think you do the... There's a line on a bobsleigh map in the campaign where instead of getting a clean turn, you try to get a weird exit. Okay. I gotta turn off cars here. Yeah, oh yeah, you can definitely still do that. Nice. Okay, this should be pretty fast. Got a little bit of a slowdown there. Oh god, my door is going crazy. 40.05, Emlyn with a 0.8. There's also the mapper. And a trick up there as well. Game's a bit loud. I can turn it down. No, it's 80% on the first turn. Every time they change bobsleigh, it gets less complex but more cryptic. Like for me, it's harder to tell what gains speed and what loses speed. That's what happens when they change the physics. On the old bobsleigh, it was kind of clear. But now it's just weird. It's in this weird spot. A lot of my advantage came from knowing really good wiggles on the surface, and that's kind of reduced now. Oh, it's getting more speed here. Is that... what is that block? Is that penalty grass? Because then you want to hit it late. Yeah, you see that's penalty grass, right? So I can gain a ton more speed there by just going over it late. Ah, smart. Okay, that's at least how you get a 0.8. And with a bit more speed in the start, maybe you get a 0.6. Maybe that is how. Ghost had a really good start though. But okay, let's try to do that. Also better speed slide as possible there. Yeah, okay. 0.6 is surely doable. Maybe even like 0.5 or something. With the knowledge I have right now. First and foremost in Bobsleigh, the thing that matters is speed. Afterwards comes things like clean lines, tight corners. But a lot of the things you do in Bobsleigh, you do in the name of building speed. I wonder if you can do this. No. You gear late. Okay. Awkward entry. Also bad entry there. 0.9? Interesting. Oh, I think you can ice... Oh, you can do this tiny ice wiggle there. And it might seem insignificant, but it is not. It is absolutely not insignificant if I can hit that. Oh, and then again. Like, just all the way to the corner, yeah? I think so. The grass there, you want to get as much of it as you can. Sometimes people post the wildest things I say out of context as like timestamps on YouTube. So they go, timestamp. Get as much of that grass as you can. Haha, Wirtual is a drug dealer. There was one just random timestamp in one of my comments. And it was, my grandpa when he sees foreigners. And it's me playing an RPG map where I can't find the path. And I say, maybe you should get speed and go back where you came from. You guys in the comments, and I'm talking not to Twitch chat right now, but to the YouTube comments, are wild sometimes. You are absolutely wild individuals. And there's another one. This is a classic one. I'm playing a couple today. I get a 400th of a second improvement on a very short track. And I end up winning the cup, barely qualifying Division 1. And I say, when I get that improvement, I say, that's big. That's massive. It might not look that big, but like, trust me, that is big. And you can imagine what the comments are like. But I'm always talking about things in the context of my favorite racing game. And I don't know why things are taken out of context. I feel scared to speak sometimes because I know like whatever I say can and will be used against me. I will be pleading the 5th Amendment on stream. I will sit like this. Like, this is not good, you know? Yeah, I got the wiggle. Oh, that was bad. Hard to see it, but it was bad. Oh, can you... Wait, I need to see where you crash here. This is so good for rounds. Can you crash that edge? Not really. You can crash the first edge, but not really the second, right? So you can afford to go pretty late on that. You see that? That's very good knowledge to have. And here, I wonder... if, No, sliding is faster. You get a small speed slide. Okay. Learning. So you guys have no idea how many people came up to me at TwitchCon. Or people I talked to at TwitchCon when I said what I did. They go, oh, are you the racist? Oh, you're the racist guy. Oh, yeah, I know you. This is what you have done to my career. That is your doing, chat, not mine. I didn't ask for this. No. Almost good. Okay, I said it. But everything that came afterwards... You guys were like my marketing team in the worst possible way. LSF, shorts with 15 million views, like... You know what I mean? Bad marketing is good marketing. See, people say that and it's not true. It is only if you have no marketing at all. This map's hard for me to understand at the level of the 0.5s here. Have you seen the t-shirts? Oh, I have seen the t-shirts. I get sent these TikToks daily. Haha, Virtual, that's your merch. It says certified racist. Can't wait till you sell racist merch. Lol. Yeah, I've seen them. Oh, that's close. Oh, that was a lot of speed. Okay. I understand now. There was one turn I was doing a bit badly. And the start can still be so much better. Nabla with the 0.500. Ooh. Oh, that one was bad. Yeah, that was the turn I wanted to improve. The rest I can't really get much. Your text-to-speech is muted, bro. It is because when I'm playing my tournament, I don't want to get distracted. Because I'm thinking about, if I don't get Division 1, then this is a very short video. In fact, too short for all the YouTube friends to fall asleep to. Just know that when you are sleeping to this VOD, I am working hard to make sure you have a good night's sleep. Alright? I'm doing it for you. I appreciate the support, all the primes, all the resubs. But I won't let them distract me from my purpose in life, to be a sleep aid. Helping the people sleep. So rest up, kings and queens. Rest up. You got a long day tomorrow. You got this. Now, I can't get the speed there. So weird. There we go. There we go. Very bad entry. Probably not PB. But this is fine for rounds if I can still do that. 0.7 is perfectly fine for rounds. But the entries on this map are quite hard to hit. That's the timestamp. Alright. I'm overthinking everything I'm saying now. God, I hate YouTube comments. I should just not look. I should just not look at comments. That last run. See if we get a small improvement. Have they nerfed me, guys? Last Bobsleigh, couple today, I got second place qualifier, second place cup. Now I'm just mid. I think the virtual nerf worked. The first patch almost got me, but this one? It's like I have nothing I can do to gain time. The wiggles are so minuscule, like they don't gain anything. Now this cannot be real. 0.1 is not real. Yeah, no, that's old physics. This is old physics chat. That run is not real. But this might be. Also old physics, okay. Yeah, I guess we're not watching world record. They're old physics, so it doesn't help much. You never gain that much from a wiggle anymore. That was the point of the update. You can gain more of my ghost, but not that much. What's GPS? What's the GPS time? I think, no, but like, look, if the records are after the GPS, let's do a quiz here. If the world record was set after the map was published, like the GPS comes first, right? Is the GPS gonna be old physics or new physics? This is a very difficult quiz that only 2% of people get correct. If you are, you can only solve this if you are very smart. I think this is a 0.7 again, or 0.8 maybe with bad start, 0.9. Yeah, I'm really not sure how this will go. But we're gonna figure out together, friends. A 940 checkpoint from Kevin. I'm just gonna keep a mental note on that. And here, 1667.7. Nah, that's fake. So checkpoint there was bugged, but 940 is real. Alright. Vamos. Go, Kevin. You got Division 1, good luck Noxian. Everyone else here. So couple today, way it works, slowest player gets eliminated. I'm not the fastest player, but I don't need to be. I need to be the most consistent player. on my favorite style. This happens so rarely as well. That, really don't want to miss the opportunity. 16-6? I didn't even make that big a mistake. Maybe it was my attempt to wiggle that's costing me so much here. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I don't feel that fast on this. We'll see. A very nice time. Stop wiggling. It does save time. It does save time. It's just not that significant. Jesus, what happened? Alright, okay, let's go. We'll see how this unfolds. One slow start and you're probably out here. Very simple map at the end of the day. Should be a 0.7-ish. Yeah, 0.8. Yeah, I don't think people can regu this that fast. That's my saving hope, is that people are not going to be too fast regu on it. And let's see the mistakes. +4, but really like plus half a second and you're in trouble. Good to know. Kebby fast. Kebby has some insane trick in the start. I think what I want to do is change between action key 4 and full steer to get a better grass speed slide. See, that's a bad entry. I'm gonna be behind here. No trouble. That though. Could be better. Fix it next round. Also can go very early into this. I didn't even think about that until now, but yeah. You can do that and it's quite safe, so. Sure. Learn that too. 2. Kebby's raw deck on 22? Oh, he beat it? What time did Kebby get? Slay the Bob. I saw he was hunting it. Low speed start. I really want, like, yeah, more than this. But this is really bad, no? Oh, Hobbin might be out. Almost. Okay, my end is good. My start, though. He got 091. Okay, thank God it's not that much faster. Because I want to try to beat that, but it's going to be hard now. 22 is the Bobsleigh map in the campaign. Yeah, I really don't know what Cabby's doing in the start here. It could be an entry wiggle. Or just that. Exited late, so not ideal, but still a lot better than what I have been doing. Oh, bad here. That airtime is not good. Should be fine. Slow, but I should be fine. And I am good. Slow, but I'm fine. With a really good grass speed slide, I think you can get 276, 277 or something in the start. And if you do that, it just snowballs. That's the thesis, right? For how you get 16.6 checkpoint. But I'm very scared of going for it because you gotta go close to the left edge, and I don't like that. The left bobsleigh edge. That's what's running through my brain. And then the rest of the map, I can take more risks, but if I figure out the start, I'll be safe for so long. The start is the scariest part. Late gear. Oh, this could be slow. Could be red, actually. Should be fine. Did not miss the entry. 40.04. Like, the problem is if you lose speed checkpoint 1, you're gonna be slower for the entire rest of the map, so... yeah. A trick out, lingo out as well. What placement in quality? It looks like 20th. I did not have a fast quality. I drove a 0.7 in quality. I haven't beaten it yet. But, it's gonna be pretty much only on the start. If I get it, it's gonna be only on the start. That's, the rest is just like auto-scrolling speed. Alright, let's see. No. I'm in danger unless people crash. This was so slow. Or maybe? That should be fine. Because I still have a bit of speed. I recovered very nicely here. Why did it display me last for a moment? Am I getting packet loss again, chat? Alright, I coped about this like 2 weeks ago. But that was packet loss. It just didn't happen on the finish line. It didn't happen on the finish line, but I'm getting packet loss, and now I'm scared. If I get lag between last checkpoint and finish, it could lag me to last place. I'm just saying, this might happen. Okay. Late. Pasta. Oh heck. Sorry about swearing. Okay, good save. It's a very risky approach. Barbos, Lars, Hobbit, and Noxy. That's a big hail. This is gonna struggle. Close round, Lyroos out. This is really good for us, our winning chances. Lyroos is very fast in Bobsleigh. Like, him and Kebby right now seem to be the ones who's figured out the best, the new physics. Dvinju also has a really good record on the Bobsleigh campaign map. So, yeah, let's see. Oh, I'm understanding it. This is fast, by the way. This is very fast. Ooh, 0.2 PB. It's a lot in that first turn and how you approach it. Alright, we're on the board. I have some equity in this cup after all. I didn't think I did, but took me a while to learn it. I have some equity. Bad entry. Oh heck. Ooh. Scary, scary end. I should be safe for quite a while here, actually, seeing the times people are driving. If I don't crash, I should be safe. Because I know how to build speed on the start, and if people don't know that, they can't drive 0.8 Ragu. But hopefully I can. What? Nah, that wasn't 0.6. What is happening to my splits? I'm lagging. I'm actually lagging. I knew I didn't lose 0.6 there. My splits are lagging. Like, I lost 0.2, sure, but not 0.6. I'm still in. Oh, that was no slide. That was bad, actually. Yeah, this is bad speed. That should be fine. Ooh, nice save by Alensar as well. Good job, good job. Top 16. We're cooking, Alensar. Good stuff. This should quickly be very bad. Kinda is. I hit clean though. I don't think I'm out. These splits are insane. I do not think I'm out there, and I'm not. It's just hella laggy. Yeah, plus 1.3 did not happen ever. I don't think we can trust the splits, guys, but the runs are legit. I promise. Ah, it's wiggling too much. Good. Yeah, 0.7 with that. What I'm just scared about is if it lags in the last sector, then I'm fried. Because the game is not going to register. Like, I will be fried if it lags in the last sector. Absolutely no chance. 0.38 is good, yeah. Yeah, no, if it lags last sector, I go out. I just know that. So let's pray that doesn't happen. I want to lose to factors in my own control. That's all I ask if I lose. Big mistakes here. No lag. Good. 0.32. Jesus Christ, bro. I lost last bobsleigh. I got second place and I lost the final to Kevy. It's looking like it could happen again. There's something in the start he's doing. Yeah, lag. I shouldn't have looked. Yeah, I should not have looked at that. Just keep driving. I can't trust them anyways. I should not look at the splits, guys. Top 8. I'm just gonna ignore it for now. Splits don't matter. Turn off UI? No, I like the speed splits and stuff. But I don't like the... Decent start. .8. Allens are out. Still well played though. It's very stacked. Marius, Salmon, Kevy, Spam, Rixo, Scrappy, and myself. Top 7. No, I had a bad entry. I'm doubting this could work. I turned on cars to see the lines, but I got very distracted there. Like, to see where they were at. You know, I wanted to just see my gap. I should have turned it off, but I didn't. Top 7, guys. Top 7. Pretty good, pretty bad. I was like, let me speed slide longer, and I couldn't see the exit. Should have turned off cars there. But that's mistakes you learn from. Let's see. Wow, that's clean. Oh, that looks like it's not a lot, but look, he's just faster for the map now. Oh, he missed, but he would be faster for the entire rest of the map. What is that? Is it... It doesn't even look like an action key. I think he's smooth steering. I think he is... Oh, this is like a 0.3 again. Yeah, wow. Scrap said it's all you lag. Yeah, it's my internet, guys. It's my internet. I want to see this. What is he doing? How is he doing it? Still pretty good for Bobsleigh though, chat. Thank you for the support, for cheering me on. I could have probably gone further. I don't know if I could beat Cabby, because he's doing some trick here that I've never seen. Like, look at that. %70%. I think he's trying to estimate 80%. Or he's playing with dashboard on and intentionally doing 70. But he is playing controller all the way. And you might say like, oh, controller Giga Chad. If that's faster now, it's gonna suck though, for keyboard players. We'll see. I want to experiment now. I want to experiment. It could be that you have to do hybrid, because the wiggles are really good on keyboard. He goes like... So why is this faster? I think it is that... Oh, he missed. This is not a good round for him. He missed again. Is Scrappy catching up? Not really. Kevy missed. Third time. Scrappy's faster. Scrappy can beat Kevy here. And I think he will. Oh, yeah. Kevy missed too many turns. But I think the reason is that at 200 speed, the car isn't fast enough for 80% yet. And by steering less, you go faster, you get the gear earlier. And then you smooth steer. Marius, Rixo, Scrappy. Very interesting players. I don't know if Rixo's won before. Scrappy and Marius have, of course, their victories. Marius has a real... Marius almost has the Cabby start. And Scrappy again in trouble. Marius missing. Scrappy had a pretty good here. He's gonna be slightly faster than Rixo. Oh, bad approach here though. He's gonna lose time now. Needs a very good ending. or one of the others to miss the ending. He misses himself. Rixo missed, but I think Scrappy missed worse. Yeah, it's Rixo versus Marius. Let's look at it. Let's look at it after Cup Chat. For now, I am rooting for both Marius. I'm rooting for Marius because he's such an iconic player. He never risks. But he's playing against Rixo. Alright? He's playing against the riskiest man himself. Marius' best start. Again. Oh, that Kebby line. Zooming. He's gonna have about 0.1. I like that move from Himbo. He set up early for this one. He's gonna maybe be faster now. But 0.15 behind. Oh, he is actually faster. He's catching up. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Hold the lead, Marius. Oh, is it enough? 500ths. 300ths. GG, and actually pretty nice times in the final. 0.6 and 0.7. He flicked really early on the grass to get a better speed slide toward the bobsleigh. So he lost time but gained speed. But Marius with the victory, and it's been a while since his last... It's been a while since his previous victory. I gotta get a USB-C, plug in my controller, and we have to do some tests here. Maybe I could do it on keyboard. I also want to continue the story time from TwitchCon, but the start here, right? Super interesting. Because Kebby was doing smooth steering on map 22 as well in the campaign. Yeah, so this is 80%. What if I try to emulate what they did? So what do I have set up? Okay, 20, 40, 80. I mean, that might work. So he approached very much from this side. I can't even like... It's so foreign. This is not how you play Bobsleigh. Usually. Left, flat, early. What? Where does it come from? Where does it come from? Like... I need... Div 7 winner? Yo, congratulations! Okay, that was like 20 to 40. I need a 60% bind. I usually use this, so maybe this. The times are pre-patch, yeah. The top times are pre-patch. Kebby is the current world record as far as I know. It's a little bit more on the left and an earlier right with like 40% steering. And at some point he went 100%, right? I just want to get to the bottom of this, and then we will go back to the TwitchCon stories. There's something I didn't tell you guys. 60 already. Oh, it's 60 to 80. You can kind of almost skip the 40% steering. But what did he do at the exit? Hup. 80 to 90. It's not a plugin to watch world records. You just need the club access. The paid version of the game. Ooh. Oh, I don't understand. I'm playing my favorite surface chat. I've spent hundreds of hours on Bobsleigh. And I'm just presented with something that could change how you do Gear 3 entries in most turns. Like, that is more speed than my PB. That is faster. And why is it? Like, why does that matter? My best understanding is that if you steer 80% all the way, you are steering more than the turn kind of requires. And so you are... like, you're forcing the car too much to do things. That's my best understanding. Can you try if actually 3 goes better right before checkpoint? It shouldn't be. No, I don't know. 10th place, 13th place. Good job, guys. I probably could have done a little better in Division 1. I don't know if I could win. Some rounds were pretty fast, like the last one. I could absolutely win, but I wasn't like dominating this bobsleigh map, you know? And now I see why. I lacked critical information. Yo, good evening, Ryan. Just get Wu-Ting or learn controller. My take is still that the original bobsleigh physics were the best ones. The original bobsleigh physics, where you had 34% steering keys, but controller being the best, was the best medium. Nothing they've done afterwards has felt more rewarding. There's an alternative timeline where they never patch the physics of the game. I keep playing keyboard and controller hybrid, and bobsleigh is still more fun to play. Ooh. I'm approaching it wrong. It's like you don't care about the old line. Hang on. You don't care about the old line. You care about this. Is that it? Oh, that could... yeah, it's like that. But with 2 more speed. 2 or 3 more speed. Why'd they change the initial physics? Because people got upset that they couldn't beat an author time. When they could, they just lacked skill. Lacked 34%. I changed the controller and beat it in 5 hours. It was not a matter of input device. I'm sorry, it just wasn't. It might matter how quick you could get it, but like, I'm telling you. Pad gives you more speed on the old physics. So yeah. This is a matter of skill issue for me. I'm not gonna sit here and say change the physics. I have to learn this. Just 5 hours, no big deal. It really isn't. It really is not. Okay, I want to see this. Like... I don't understand. I got 1 more speed though. I got 1 more speed on speed slits. So hey, there's that. +1. I feel cheap. Ooh. And the fun part about new bobsleigh physics is you look at splits and it's like +0, +0, +0, +0, +1 or -1, and then you feel very accomplished. There's no way to gain speed anymore. It's the best surface. You really should check AO7 TAS. I think the hype around it is overblown. It is an impossible shortcut that will never be done by humans and not very different from any other nose boost task we've had before. It is not that It is not. To me, it's not that interesting. That is like 8 nose bugs in a circle with 220 speed. Ooh. It is cool for the task community because they're trying this project to like shave time. And A11 and A07 have been very normal maps for a while. But now that they shortcut them too, pretty much every map in the campaign has some weird trick or mechanic. It's Ash Ruff, thank you for the prime. Also guys, I gotta say, thank you for everyone who subbed during the cup. I completely missed it. Because I was trying to win, but I appreciate it a lot still. So, here's what I suggest, right? I was telling TwitchCon stories. And I want to keep telling TwitchCon stories, but I want to keep playing this map because it's fun. So what about we do a little bit of both? The place we left off is we've just finished Twitch Rivals. The multi-game tournament, we got 4th place. If you weren't here earlier, I was scared of going to Paris. I ended up going despite hearing terrible news headlines. I went out partying a few nights. This is the final day we have in the city. And we're getting out for a party. And I already told people the night before, like, we're going to a celebration party. anything we win at Twitch Rivals goes to this celebration. Now with 4th place, that doesn't sound very impressive. Every player on our team won $2,000. You can throw a pretty good party for that amount. Now I wasn't the only person throwing the party, because there were multiple of us that won, and also people that just wanted to hang out and buy their own drinks. So, we started the day at this pretty exclusive rooftop bar with a view over the city of Paris. And believe it or not, the drinks on the menu were expensive. They were crazy expensive. Still cheaper than your average drink in Norway. But for Paris, it was like crazy prices. Norway is such a terrible country. Like, you go to any bar and you buy a cider or a beer, and it's like 14 bucks. You go to a rooftop bar with a view of the Eiffel Tower, and you buy a drink that looks like it's from an art gallery. Like, look at this shit. Look, I'll show you. I posted this picture. This drink, art piece, Eiffel Tower, $13. And then I'll show you another one, which was even crazier. Can you even see it that well? Oh, here you can see it. Look, that drink right there, it's in an egg. It looks like a Game of Thrones drink. It's called Le Tofu, or something like that. I had to order it in French. Eiffel Tower. Drink. It was $13. We didn't stay there long because it was expensive. But we went out drinking to the same bar we were the day before. Now this spot, we already raided it with like 50 people. I say raided, I mean Twitch type of raid, like a wholesome raid. Not like a bad raid, you know. And the owners were very happy with us. So we went there again. The first bar. However, everyone knew that was the spot now. So that day, even more people showed up. The first day there were maybe 50 streamers. The second time, it was all the streamers. All the streamers. I mean like 200 Twitch partners, people who make content, people who are in agency. So like, in one just normal street bar in Paris. Now because they didn't have air conditioning, everyone was inside. Outside. And what that led to is the police showed up. We went to Paris. We were scared of the riots and the police and getting in between that, of looting, of theft, of violence, of fires. We hadn't seen any police or rioters the entire weekend while being out. The only time we saw the police was because we were too many people making noise at a bar. And so they shut it down. We had to go. They shut us down, we had to go. Someone found another bar. It was very far away. It was kind of a nightclub without dress codes. We could all go there. And so a lot of people went. It was a really long trip, and the group kept getting thinner and thinner, smaller and smaller. By the time we got there, it was like probably like 30 or 40 out of the 200 people that went there. And people I were with went and grabbed some food at a cafe. And during this night, I was just ordering a lot of drinks. I don't remember much of it, but it was like, let's celebrate. 10 drinks here, 10 drinks there. You get a drink, you get a drink. I felt like Oprah Winfrey. We were celebrating, we were having a good time, right? And then, as it turned like 5 a.m., I was like, alright, it's time to go home. It's late, everyone's tired. We have to catch a plane tomorrow. Let's get home. Now, because this was so far from our Airbnb, like we traveled far, we also had far to go back. No Ubers wanted to pick up like a 20-minute Uber ride across Paris at 5 to 6 a.m. Right? None of them wanted to do it. So we're kind of stuck. Like, we can't get home unless someone accepts this. And it's not like you can like speed up the process. Like, Uber gives you a rate and the driver looks at that and thinks, no, hell no, not doing that. You can't like say, hey, I want to pay $5 extra if you just get me home. Just get me home. So we're looking to call a taxi. But eventually one car picked up. Now apparently there's a law that states like you can't have 4 people in an Uber. You can have 3, but 4 is kind of illegal in Paris. And I also had a group of 4 people. So like, okay, we'll take this one, you guys take the next one. So I go to the Airbnb with a friend, and instead of going to sleep, we get more drinks. We stay up drinking, chatting about life, like the Twitch emote. And so by the time it's like 8 a.m., I'm like, okay, I really gotta get some sleep. I really gotta get some sleep now. It's 8 a.m. And I get a call on my cell phone. That is Sparkle, staying in the Airbnb, in the room next door, saying, yo, it's time to get up. I say, why? I thought we said checkout was at 10. And she goes, no. Our plane leaves at 10. Not the checkout from the Airbnb. The plane. So it's 8 a.m. 2 hours till the plane departs. And we have to catch a 1-hour Uber to the airport beforehand. Not only that, Janik does not have his luggage or a valid passport. He has no form of ID on him. And he has not been to the Danish embassy yet. Which, guess what? Opens at 9 a.m. And if he waits for that, he's not catching the plane. So that's a bit unfortunate. What the hell do we do? Well, holy shit. Okay, first we gotta send our friends home. Really sorry, you have to go right now. I'm sorry. See you later. We had like 3 more people staying at our Airbnb. We were like, yeah, you all gotta go home now. Secondly, we had to clean up the place because we had parties there and hadn't cleaned it at all. It looked terrible. So we just rushed together, scramble all the trash together, get the bottles, clean the floor. Okay, all right, go. Out the door, get the taxi to the airport now. Stat. Taxi driver shows up, takes us an hour. I fall asleep in the car because I've been up and I'm so tired all night, right? Get to the airport, check in the luggage. And then we get into this really slow line. Oh, you wouldn't believe. It could be because we're in a rush, but we just have to check in one bag, that's mine. And we're behind this big group of travelers. Now, they do not speak English that well. Or French, for that matter. So they have a translator. It's a big group traveling together. And for every person that is checking in, the translator has to hear what they're saying and then translate it back to the person. And these are also elderly people. So with each person, it's so slow, and I'm looking at my watch, everyone else taking the same plane, or already checking in late. They're looking at their watch. Jesus Christ, that line is moving slow. Eventually, not only me, I'm not the only one getting annoyed by it. The staff working at the airport are getting annoyed by this incredibly slow group. So like, as soon as one desk is open, this group's about to send in a new person from their group to catch it, and the lady, stone cold, just goes like, no. Madame, no. And then they just escort me to the front of the desk. I get to check in my bag, and guess what? 10 seconds? They were spending 5 minutes per bag. 10 seconds, I'm out. Quick split, right? Gold split that shit. Run to the gate. So the first thing we have to do is get through, like, to show you have a valid boarding pass. And, you know, passport. Could be good to have that if you're in Paris. Janik still doesn't. Luckily, by pure chance, the guy who's standing there gets overwhelmed by a little kid running around. And Janik sees the opportunity to just scan his ticket very nonchalantly, like just casual. Just go in. Unseen. Unseen. 1 out of the 2 gates done. We all are in. We all are in now to the place where you can like get to your gate, right? We run as much as we can through the airport, get to the gate, still with about 5 minutes to spare. Before, like it's like last call for passengers, you know? But then there's no distractions. We are like literally the last people to board the plane. There's no distractions left. That lady sees us going into the line and she's like, yeah, these guys are going on the plane? All right. She's full focused. So there's no way to face it head on. No other way than to face it head on. So I go through, Sparkle go through, and we made the plan that we go through first so that, listen, so that she will feel more peer pressure to let my friend through. Like, do you ever split up a friend group like that? Like, we're clearly BFFs. You say friend 1 and 2 can go, but not number 3? Ah, pourquoi? Pourquoi? Aw, pourquoi? You know, let us through, come on. People shy? People shy? Like, we were literally trying to psychologically warfare this young lady working in like... and she was like, I gotta call my manager, right? Calls the manager. Janik says like, yeah, this is the picture I have my passport. That's the best ID I have right now. I'm sorry, I lost it in the airport, etc., etc. She's like, oh, okay, you can go home. Go. And then she's like, go, don't look at me. Don't talk to me. Just go. Just go. Shh, go. And so we go. Without another word, we go onto the plane. And we head home. Very nice. Now, when we left, Paris was all over the news. It was one of the most dangerous cities to travel to. My parents, my friends all said, oh, you probably shouldn't go. But what if Paris was not the most dangerous place, but Norway was instead? You see, we get home. I'm super tired, by the way. I slept on the plane. I slept when I could, and I drove home as well. When I get home, I sleep as well. So I wake up. I go up to my room to check my PC. And when I get in here, when I get up here, I hear some knocking sounds in the room. Now, it wasn't Janik, because Janik was also asleep. It was not Janik, but there are knocking sounds inside this room. Like, I hear someone is in here. I open the door to my room, and there's a literal intruder. I look at him, He looks back at me. I panic. He panics. He starts scrambling. There is a fucking bird in my room. And it has been here for 3 days. I closed all the windows. I closed all the doors when I left. By some chance, a fucking bird has been in my room for 3 days. Eating like leftover food that was on my table. And shitting all over the place. All over the place. On my desk, on my clothes, on my couch, everywhere. And not only that, it has shit in Janek's room, in the living room. This motherfucker. This motherfucker. On my property, I was about to get my shotgun. Yeehaw! I let it out though. I opened the door and let it out, but I swear, if I was ever going hunting, it was that day. It was that day. My God, the audacity of some birds, some people. And you know the worst part? Okay, this is the thing I don't understand. This is the thing I don't understand. If you're gonna take a shit inside of someone's house, there's a lot of places you can do it. This bird managed to take a shit on my blazer, on my most expensive piece of clothing. It is downstairs, wrapped around a chair, and I haven't gotten to clean it yet. But I want to show it to you for proof. This actually happened. I can go get it. If you're eating, you probably don't want to. Somehow, this motherfucker breaks into my house, shits on my suit, on my desk, everywhere, and then I have to spare him and let him leave. So which one of you was it, chat? Which one of you was it?